DynastyRFTV is off the grind and running. Hustlers see me and they give me a pound. Naysayers give me cold shoulders. I feast up them rounds. So while my stock going up, they eyebrows down. They mad on one with the people, not above but equal. So even if I'm slain, my lost words can reach you. Yo, I talk to God and hope and answers the prayers. So when I only pray and this needs no answers to them, give me no handouts. Cause that's the type of shit that leads to your hand off. I'd rather stand out. Try to block my shine, that leads to a stand-up. I'm all the way up, I'm never down. Try and picture that, my style is to me. You plagiarize or you rented that. You too useless, a team of writers in your room. You should have invested in Renum spoons. Woo! Renum spoon! Hey yo, play that back, man, let me hear that sound.
Who the hell is you, dude? Like, really? Like, get out of the studio, dude.
What?
Yeah, like, go. Go. I ain't got no time for this. What the hell? Didn't even pay.
Alright, this is DynastyRFTV, and we're here talking to HDI Records.
Worry about me and mines, never mind all the consequences. I'm a warrior. The pen is my sword and the band is my shield.
Point him out and I'm a kid. Boy, my shit is on another level. Couldn't follow me with a GPS.
Now first I want to ask, what is HDI?
It's the motherfuckers on this couch.
HDI Records is the upstate in so many words. It's just something that we created, me and Micah, a couple years ago, and we've now been able to grow it to so many artists trying to expand and give the South a platform and give the upstate a platform, because there's so much talent in Greenville. We felt like it's people doing stuff everywhere around here. We gotta find it and get it out. If that means signing somebody to do rock, that means signing somebody to do rap. It's a platform for anybody that's doing music and trying to go to the next level to get there. That's what HDI is.
Okay, so who are your members?
We got a squad now. We're up. It started off just 2 people, but now we're up to 8. It's myself, Micah, you got Mashio, you got Fat Zech, you got Rick the Rula, you got Curtis who's not here, you got Monk who's our head of production, you got Cook, you got Devardi.
Okay, so for the people who are here, I'm gonna go around, just tell us who you are, what you do, and give us some info about yourself. First, who are you?
I go by Rick, man, and I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. I'm an upcoming artist. We need to delete that shit. Okay.
Turn your damn phone off.
Nah, but back what I was saying though, I'm an upcoming artist, man, and just trying to get out of here. I got a tape coming out, Goodfellas. It's finna drop on July 14th. So yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that.
Yo, for those y'all don't know, this is Mashio. I'm a producer, unfortunately a rapper. I'm a member of HDI. Yes, unfortunately, because I know how to put words together. Been riding with them for about 3-4 years. It's been about that much, and it's been a good ride. Falls and the ups. And I'm sticking with the label to goddamn do the damn thing. This tour is coming, and I'm ready.
Yo, what up? MJD, co-owner of HDI Records, with this fellow right here next to me. We started this shit back in 2012, and ever since we've built one of the best hip-hop families here in Greenville. I think the guys in this label have really grown to learn a whole lot more about not just being artists as an individual, but being an artist part of something that they can actually make a difference, creates a better scene here for Greenville, for hip-hop in general. My job, I'm a producer.
I am Shooter SC, co-owner of HDI Records. I rap, I manage, I try to make beats. We do whatever it is. When you really say jobs at HDI, it's like they say they're rappers, but they all do so much work. like that they don't get credit for because it's really in-house here. Like it's a team. You might have a guy that's a rapper, but he also know how to market. So he grinding. He doing that aspect of things for the camp. This is what we should do. It's just a collective. So to say like, you know, we have specific jobs. It's more of an all-star team, man. That we put together and it's a family, and we just
I like the
work.
fancy way.
It all shapes of it.
I think you gotta be the highest.
I am Fat Zech, chubby lover. You see the tat. Big man, big brother of the group. I am the oldest. The young cats, even though they young, they got so much. He a hater, man. He a hater, man. That's baby bro. He a hater. He a hater, man. But I'm the big brother of the crew, oldest. You know what I'm saying? They young, but they got so much ambition. I'm one of the newest too. Just signed this year. But I love the energy. I'm an energy guy. Beats and Biscuits is coming soon, real soon. May 30th.
Go get it.
Please go get it.
Please.
Download. I mean, but we gonna have hard copies. Hard copies is
Go
free.
get it.
It's free. No need for piracy. It's all free. It's all for you, my people. You know what I'm saying? But June 25th, got the Kickoff show. I'm excited about that. That's gonna be one of the biggest shows in Greenville. I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's gonna be something big for hip hop here, and I think it's about that damn time we have something like this.
They gonna actually see. They gonna actually see, like because you know, for a long time it's always been, Greenville got good talent, and it's always got this Greenville versus Atlanta type thing. But they gonna actually see now. So
you don't need to leave Greenville.
Well, speaking of, I'm glad you bring up the Kickoff show. Would y'all like to speak about y'all whole tour starting with the Kickoff show coming up?
Yeah, man. I'll run it down for you because I had to fucking
I don't know. I'm just going.
to deal with the headache of it. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Kickoff show in Greenville, of course.
Booyah.
It's gonna be about 40 artists and vendors. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so much.
Tell them the
music.
cities we're going to.
Okay, so we're gonna start it off in Greenville.
Booyah.
Kickoff show the 25th.
Fayetteville the next day.
Booyah.
That's a Sunday. And Monday, Virginia. We're gonna
There's
go do
Tin Roof.
We linked up with Team Backpack. We're gonna be doing a cipher at the Monument.
Wow.
Micah had this kick-ass idea earlier, actually, about doing it at the motherfucking.
We're gonna do it right in front of the White House, yo. At the gates.
Oh man, that's something.
You want to do it right?
Yo, maybe Obama come out and spit with us.
Or hopefully we'll get locked.
Hey, come back. I got some.
They just shot a motherfucker, so we gonna be careful.
I just realized the most
But,
humble y'all see us is during our damn introduction.
Yeah, straight up.
Y'all ain't bragging enough.
But you know, we gonna definitely hit Virginia, then DC, then Baltimore, then Philly.
Philly, watch out, Philly. I got people in Philly.
Also,
Philly gonna be a good show.
Also, in Philly, we're gonna be linking up at a record store. We're doing an in-store at Birdtown Records in Philadelphia. It's gonna be super fun because not only are we doing a show, they're gonna pick up our projects. By then, we'll have about 4 or 5 projects out from the label.
Shout out to
so,
Birdtown.
yeah, it's gonna be like a good look for them to put our projects in there and just take the consignment off the top. So, you know, they really trying to feed back into what local music is. So definitely a big shout out to them.
Yeah, we
Shout
really
out
got
to
a
TJ
lot of
Jackson.
advantage with this tour by kind of just calling, mom and pop type record stores. They really were just kind of open to us coming in and like using. They have stages. A lot of them have stages in there, kind of like how Earshot has. And they were really down for us coming in and just doing whatever, really, be a cipher or a performance. And a lot of cities that, you know, we either had to skip because we didn't have time or we really just couldn't set up anything there in general. We were able to set up at least something there, which would be a
At
cipher.
least something.
If we can't go there, at least we'd be able to go there and do some sort of music.
Because at the end of the day, it's really, people don't understand like how motherfucking hard it is to get people to
What are you doing over there?
want for there to be a demand, especially booking the out of town show. The fact that we got a show in New York, let alone 2 shows in New York, is
2 shows?
it's
Yeah,
like,
we have 2 shows.
it's like the first and the third. So I'm just
One's
like,
in Manhattan, one's in Brooklyn.
What's up, Brooklyn? We coming, baby.
yeah, Manhattan too, and I'm looking good. I'm looking like
Brought
damn.
me in there.
Because all they did was listen to the music. I sent some links. They was like, boom, come on. Simple as that. And that's how it should be. When you booking, down here we deal with a little more stigma, like we was discussing earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, when
I wish you actually got to record some of the voice memos that you got when we were first trying to book this tour, because a lot of the voice memos that we got were really like straight up like, oh yeah, y'all, y'all, everything sounds so great. All the details you gave me. What kind of music you do? Hip hop.
We checked out your Facebook. Y'all have this many likes. We see y'all are active in the studio. Give us a call. I'll call back. Jonathan Hargrove, HDI Records. So exactly what is the genre? I see you have a lot of different ethnicities.
We could have been like rock, country, bluegrass.
I said rap. I don't think that'll work. Or they need some bullshit like if it does work, you gotta have 10 paid security. What is it?
They charge us like
10
twice
cops,
as much as you.
10 cops at $100
because they think that there's gonna be a shooting there or
something.
something. They associate the people that are ignorant towards rap. They, especially here in the South, they associate hip hop with violence or with shootings or something like that.
Like we definitely somebody.
But if you were to actually look into the artists on this label, the stuff that they spit, that's their diary. That's exactly what's going on with them day to day. And to be honest, this is the best way they have to express it. I feel like if they didn't have that way to express it, they probably would not be, progressing the way they are with their lives.
Honestly, I don't even
but
think
someone
it's so
like
much,
that would never understand.
I don't even think it's so much of what we're saying is so much
Good
as
old
what they want to see progress. It's like a glass ceiling. We're really ambitious, and that's our problem, I guess, to them. Because when you look at how we thinking in a situation, we don't just want to wrap around. We don't want to just, all right, we played everywhere there was in Greenville to play. Every single club. From last year, from February to December, we played every single place in Greenville that you could play. If you could rap, we went there. Okay, the next logical thing is to do a tour. We did theaters and 2 venues. Had that booked up. They wanted to pull back because they see you reaching more. Like they don't want you to just be able to play a theater, regardless of how good your fucking music is and how big your fan base is. They don't want you to just be able to pull to a theater because what's the next step from a theater?
Stadium.
A stadium. You want and we got a theater on this tour. That's why I was like,
yeah,
yeah. Because once we play that, you can't say no more that we don't have the experience. We don't have the fan base.
We've played everywhere here.
We don't have that under our belts because they don't want to see an independent artist just be like, I can get by Los Angeles because I know how to work this shit. Because it puts people out of jobs. It puts people it needs to be set up the way it is because you have to go through this person to go to this person to get to this person, or these motherfuckers won't have jobs. We represent progress and change in Greenville in general, and that's what they scared of.
And we really, it doesn't matter if your opinion is different from ours. We really, a lot of the guys have been and we've had. Actually, I'm not going to bring it up too much detail, but our artists have been targeted by local law enforcement because of stuff they said on Facebook, and it's not like it's not really a shock to it anymore at this time. Ever since the first HDI Fest that we tried to put on last year, and we realized, okay, if a hip hop group or artist to try to get together and try to make an event where it gets in the paper, it gets to some sort of exposure to where they have to come check things out, they're going to shut it down relentlessly, and they're not going to give it any break.
Perfect segue. Didn't you want to ask somebody?
Well, since you bring up HDI Fest, can you speak on that and I guess any other show or venue you tried to book that there's some type of issue with?
I think John, you'd be perfect for running down what happened with HDI Fest, and we'll talk about what happened with these damn venues recently.
So we start out with the idea of doing the biggest show we ever did because you came to the Malden Cultural Center. Yep. You've seen firsthand the technical.
That was our first concert. That was such a that experience to our, we will never forget because it was something that we've never done before.
Yeah.
And we had trouble with it. But at the end of the day, we felt like it was a great accomplishment because it's that was the first time we've ever done something like that. We had no idea what we were doing, but we learned something from it. And we went on tour later, and we had used that same live equipment we used that same day, and everything kind of went smoother and smoother and smoother. But I think, instead of, people looking at that first concert as something being, what it was more of, y'all, it's just,
all around learning experience. So we look at that. We start there, because that's where I can timeline it for you. It was a lot of blunts to go, so
that was right next to the damn Malden PD office.
All right, so you got the Malden Cultural Center.
trying to get people out there.
You got the Malden Cultural Center event. That went the way it went. We said, fuck this. We got to throw the biggest show we've ever thrown. So it went from being a show to a festival simply just because so many artists was like, yo, we trying to rock with y'all.
Yeah, I remember that. That was really the inspiration why we did that. Is because like after we did that event, people like that were doing hip hop around here really were trying to do something bigger or whatever.
Yeah.
And
so
that happened. Really know how to do it.
Greenville News jumps on. We do the interview with Greenville News. That is where I fucked up because I was using words like festival and hip hop and Greenville, South Carolina, and I didn't know the magnitude of what I was doing. So fast forward to the day of the show. We've done all the promoting we're gonna do. We're expecting 1,000+ people. Sled, me and Mike could get there first early, and we like, okay, the artists will get in here.
We got there at soundcheck about 8 o'clock that morning.
We noticed across the street. All right, Sled just pulled up.
They gathered in a huddle.
They're putting on bulletproof.
Yeah, they gathered. They were like talking about what they're about to do.
Rifles. Then the rest of the cops come. We like, okay, they finna bust the fuck out of somebody. We don't know who that's for.
We definitely wouldn't think it was us because it's like all we're.
But
alcohol wasn't part of the event. It was part of the event because people always like to drink. But it wasn't something that we're focused on. That event had 30 people from North Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina, New York. Like they came down for that event, and they had a point to prove that day, and they won.
Without a warrant, they hacked our Facebooks. They get there and ask me, who did the interview?
So they call me and him
Hargrove.
out.
We're looking for Hargrove and Davis. None of y'all matter. Y'all two front and center. And they was like, how many people you expect to have here tonight? So I read my bullshit. You see how small the venue is. It's about 100 people. Just keep it cool, keep it quiet. End of the don't lie to me. You just told him on Facebook this morning y'all expecting 1,000 people.
I should have cussed them the fuck out.
So even when they asked us about because the issue was us serving alcohol on a location that was zoned as a commercial property, and that's why we couldn't serve alcohol. We were like, okay, cool, we can't serve alcohol. They're like, you have to shut down at this time. Cool, we'll shut down at this time. So what they did, they called the fire marshal. The fire marshal comes in. He was like, let me see if anything's wrong with this building. And the guy that owned this place,
don't get too fast to it because you gotta explain it.
Man.
Yeah, you like to paraphrase. I gotta explain the details. When he called the motherfucking fire marshal, he came in and couldn't see shit wrong. He's like, y'all got me out here on a motherfucking
I blame
Saturday.
City Council, to be honest.
I got on my regular clothes and flip flops.
That woman's the one.
I don't see
you were there.
wrong.
Remember, she was the one calling the shots.
I'm gonna call.
She told all of them what to do.
So he called City Council, right? He called City Council. She comes.
Greenville County Sheriff is City Council's bitch.
So on their way out, they look up. Well, no, on their way out, they was like, all right, this is what we're gonna let y'all do. Y'all can only have 56 people in the building at a time. This cop right here is gonna stand right here with a counter. If 57 people walk in, y'all going to jail.
If anyone opens a can of beer on the parking lot, we go to jail.
Y'all go to jail. Somebody get caught with weed on that street in vicinity, y'all going to jail.
Hey.
So at that point, they basically told us we couldn't do it. And then the fire marshal came and told us even if we wanted to do it there, he was like, oh, y'all got some wiring issues. Y'all are done. So we called Bugatti, and thankfully Bugatti ran, which we love them still at this point. Lady J, like, she saved us, like, because we had so many artists come in from out of town. There's no way we could have just given up. That wasn't a possibility. So what we did, we just called Bugatti, and we were like, okay, well, they might let us rent out the place for the night, and they let us be able to hold that event. And it wasn't as good as it could have been, but it was something. And ever since then, we knew exactly, like, okay, this is how the city is going to treat us from this point. And ever since then, me and him have been, like, very hard and critical on not only venues, but the city itself as far as their support for hip-hop and everything involved as far as what we're trying to do. If we're trying to do something and we feel like we're doing everything by the books, but it's still like more difficult for us because of what music we're doing, that's when we start saying something. That's exactly when we start bringing up issues with getting mistreated by venues and everything else, man. I'm tired of it.
I mean, there's no reason why, like, my bro here raps, right? And I can't, like
play some of that game.
I can't set him up a show by himself. Nowhere else. I gotta have EDM involved. I gotta have country music involved.
You gotta have some locally band that's sort of known that could bring people in.
Yeah. Like it makes it harder to do business. And truthfully, like, they don't understand that, like, they hurting themselves because this is what the community wants. This is what the community is. You can't motherfucking do this in a circle without hitting 8 rappers in Greenville. And anywhere. Fuck Greenville. In general.
There's too many of those.
Yeah, you cannot, like, even if they suck, the worst rappers you ever heard, You can't do this without hitting 8 motherfucking rappers. So to think that you're gonna be able to actually keep that shit out for the rest of the time,
I feel like
is insane.
It's more of a situation where they think that rappers don't know how to fucking act. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they straight told us. They told us.
You feel me?
Yeah. Or they see it. But see, I would like that, but we are the examples, bro. We've done, I'm not gonna say their name, so don't worry. But
you can say them.
They switched the motherfucking, like, we get there, we handle everything. People come, it's packed like you want. Your bar made $3,000.
We've never had a concert where the bar didn't make a lot of money.
Then you switch the terms. Like, I'm not gonna pay y'all this just because y'all are rappers.
Now see, then we gotta act like rappers. They don't know how to act.
I'm not gonna say who either, but me and John have basically we've rented out a place for $500,000 for a night and brought them way more than that night. And
it was a hurricane.
When we tried to be respectful and be mature adults about the situation and actually go and thank the owner about it and shake his hand, he refused to shake our hand.
He was mad. He was mad. He was mad.
For whatever reason.
He was mad because we had every. Okay, we sell more than we brought you more money than your metal shows. We brought you more money than your country music shows. We brought you more money than the comedians you brought in. And you don't want to fuck with rap. We proved what we've been saying for years. He didn't even want to shake our hands. We went up there and we didn't go out some cocky like told you nigga. We was just like it was nice doing business.
Yeah, we can't wait for the next time.
I just feel like with HDI we have a different sound. Like we got a different approach about music. So like. That's our advantage right there. People gonna fuck with it just on their strength right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's different types of music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's real hip-hop.
I think the artists we have and y'all, everyone combined creates like almost our own sound in a way too. I definitely don't think like when we first started the shit that we had our own sound, but I think after doing this for 4 or 5 years with the artists we've had for all this time, and especially with y'all as being the 2 new artists, exactly what we were looking for. Y'all knew exactly what kind of sound we're going for. Right. Mashio as a producer has his own unique sound. Kaz has his own unique sound. No, I'm falling into it. Like, yo. Speaking of which.
Okay, so despite the struggles that y'all have had to go through, what is the goal for HDI?
To make sure I mean, you can, we all can go.
Yeah, we can tell you a goal, or we can tell you the 20-year, 30-year.
I mean, I'll tell you my perception of what HDI's goal is.
Okay, well, I mean, I know both of y'all automatically know because y'all came up with this. You know what I'm saying? I think it would mean a lot more if it actually came from y'all rappers. You know, I believe HDI is going to be like a household name, especially in Greenville, in South Carolina. It is going to be. Basically, I mean, I know it's going to kind of sound corny, but basically how it was with NWA and Compton, how they brought the city on the map. It's all about what you do and how you do it. You know, granted, we could easily go to Atlanta right now and probably be hyped. You know what I'm saying? Already on. But why that when you can give your own state a sound, its own sound? Like, oh, you sound like South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Or you sound like the East Coast or the West Coast, like that. That's
if you're an aspiring rapper here at a high schooler here in Greenville, we don't want you to think about, man, I'm going to go to Atlanta. We want you to be like, I think I want to sign to HDI Records, and I want to help.
I want to sound like where the fuck
be a part of this damn
and
scene.
who I am.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it seems unreal. Like you got to come up here in Greenville, and your goal is to move to Atlanta. I feel like then you really don't care about the music scene that you grew up in. And I mean, hip hop here at least is kind of new, right?
Yeah, I mean, cause truthfully, the music out here in Greenville, not calling shots or anything, but everything is. It could be real, but it's not different. It's not different. Everybody's trying to do the same exact thing. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But at the same time, you gotta have your own sound, and us, we are totally different.
You feel like
some
of the guys in HDI are like really doing, like trying to purposely do something different because they know that.
No, it's not about us purposely doing something different. It's who we are and what we do.
It's a natural thing.
The things that we naturally do, it's so different.
All right, how can I put this? None of our singles that people have like gravitated towards have been what we thought was the single. You get what I'm saying? We be like, we're gonna commercially make, I swear, for it to be the best commercially song.
And your project was a
And
perfect
then they-
example of that
yeah.
because certain songs that
And then
people
they
like off that
gravitate
number we
towards
didn't
something
really
that's
expect,
really
you know,
not
and they
that.
ended up being the
Because
favorite.
they
We
don't-
thought Pterodactyl was going to be the hit, and it really was. It was a wake up call.
Yeah, because people gravitate towards what we actually do. And that's what I keep trying to stress to people, is a lifestyle. We're not selling you a dream, or we're not selling you no bullshit. This is our everyday life. This man get on the song and talk about his everyday life. The shit Rick talk about, he is doing in real life. This is, he went through it. Same thing here. Same thing here. You making the beats, same thing here. If you a rapper with us, it got to come from, it can't be no bullshit. You got to be saying something. Yeah. So
it's about the passion of the day. I think there's a lot of like misrepresentation, a lot of like I talked about yesterday, which is oversaturation with hip hop now because everyone thinks they're a rapper. Well, I think the best rappers consider themselves not as rappers; they consider themselves as artists because their best means of expressing their music is through rap. You know, they don't,
that's the best thing. If Rick could make a country song and get his point across the best, that's what he would do. If Mashio could get his point across by making a techno song, that's what he would do. We fucking musicians. And even they say artists, we're musicians. Whatever it is, because at the end of the day, we gonna entertain you. This shit gonna be our life, and we'll be able to keep doing it because we're not creating a facade for you. We're not gonna lead you down the wrong way. If I got a song about how it is when you selling dope, best believe I'm gonna let you know the other side of it.
Hey, what'd you say right?
Like,
That's
real shit.
Okay, so let's talk about the music that y'all have already released and where we can find it.
Okay, I run it.
Well, right now we had at least over 100 tracks on free beats online that on our SoundCloud that you can go check out for any producer, hip hop artist. You know, if you're a producer, go and review it. If you're a rapper, please use some of the beats. But we also have projects on there as well. Mashio's released a project, Crazy Dreams and Regrets, that came out last year, and it's on there. That's his first project. Rick and Zach just signed. They're about to release their first projects through HDI, and they're coming out in the next month or so. A lot of stuff. John's dropped more projects than count on one hand. So a lot of which you can find on the SoundCloud. But we do drop stuff. We don't just waiting for each project to come out. We do drop stuff in between. Like promo singles and a lot of stuff like Mashio's put out, and you put out too recently as well. Mm-hmm. And we do like to do a lot of collaboration type stuff. So a lot of songs you'll see us put out, have multiple guys from the label on it. I can't help but get these guys like to not stay off each other's fucking tracks.
No days off, because we jump on each other's tracks so much. We had to take all that shit and just make a tape out of it. So when we go on this tour, the No Days Off tape will be coming soon.
Which is kind of unique to our label too. I mean, I know a lot of labels they deal with the artists individually, and a lot of the artists never really end up interacting too much or collaborating with the other artists, which is powerful about. I mean, it comes naturally with what our mission is, the city we're in, and the side, independent label kind of thing. But these guys, it don't matter if he's recording or he's recording. Like usually, a lot of us are here at the same time. And it doesn't matter, we all produce. We all kind of like help each other, push each other. Right. Y'all push me as much as I push y'all. Y'all keep me in check,
Right. Now, bro, we got solid producers, MJD, Mashio, Cass. You can get beats. You can check out. You can get beats for a cheap price. We sell studio time. Just letting you know all the little shameless plugs at the end. This man right here writes songs, whether it be a pop song or R&B song,
pop song, country song.
What you need?
You know what I'm saying? I can get spiritual. We can write, a positive gospel song.
Hey, hold on,
what you need?
Hold on real quick. Hey,
Rick got the plug on clothes.
Those two behind you, that's Bankroll and that's Sunny.
Yeah,
that's the two
please get them in.
Sandy Travels.
Up and coming.
Sandy
Travels.
Right there.
We're rushing them right now.
My nigga right there.
They look so off guard, man. They not ready.
Man, matter of fact, y'all come and say something, man.
Yeah, man. We signing off. You might as well let them know what you got. Yeah, man.
Hey, actually, we got. I'm gonna say Travis performed at the Kickoff show.
You think we're gonna have somebody coming?
Everything, from this is my first time being in the HDI. I said it right?
You did?
Yeah, HDI studio, you know what I'm saying? I'm liking the vibe or whatever, but I like what they doing because, a lot of people in Greenville or just in the city ain't really just thinking big, you feel me? Everybody just trying to do simple stuff, trying to get a little hit single, but they actually trying to put the whole city on, you see what I'm saying? So
they actually doing something positive here. So, and you know, I'm having to record here, see how I'm gonna like it, you know. But I salute them, you know. Shout out to HDI. You know what I'm saying?
My man, bro.
Got anything you want to say?
Yeah. Hey, I go by Sandy Travels. I linked up with HDI like maybe 2 months ago. About 2 months, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, it's about 2 months.
Hey, hurry up, sit there.
And I record. I'm an engineer, an artist, a little bit of a producer, not really, but I'm trying to learn. But
you dope, Sandy. Don't
I record myself, all that shit.
You shit dope. Hey, it's about to be the next pop star. His shit gonna be a top 5 radio. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You know what he's doing, man.
Y'all ain't heard my man Bull.
But I record myself. I record myself in my home, do all this shit myself, engineer, mix and master myself, as well as other artists. And that's pretty much it. I'll be performing at the Kickoff show. So I guess look out for that.
So remind the people one more time, what y'all got coming out again, and when?
All right, we got May 30th.
Beats and Biscuits.
Go get that. I'm not so stressed that no more. Like the hardest mixtape is dropped.
I mean, I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Beats and Biscuits is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like a real,
it's a classic.
like.
I'm not just saying that it's not arrogance or cocky. I'm not just saying that. I'm just like,
because if you say it, they will understand. It's gonna be a fucking classic.
It really
it will.
When you look at the work going into everything that goes into making a classic hip hop album. May 30th.
I noticed he said hip hop.
And there's a huge essence of like Johnny's perfection on this project. That's why we think it's gonna
hip hop.
Excellent.
Real hip hop. Go get that now.
Yeah, he
like. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fair. I got everything for the street nigga. I got some shit for the street niggas. I got some shit for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? You know, for everybody.
He's got one of the best stories. And he put it on the fucking project.
Beats and Biscuits, May 30th. That's coming
May 30th.
out. Food for Thought documentary coming out. You know what I'm saying? Talking about.
We might get y'all to shoot that.
Keep watching the day.
Why you bullshit?
Keep watching the day today.
Hey, watch us work business with you while we're on interview.
June 25th, the day of the Kickoff show. I'm dropping Jetlag 3.
Go get that.
Please.
It's a classic. Go
Please.
get that.
It's gonna ride in your car. It's gonna play in the club.
It's gonna be what you want.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Why you cold standing?
El Chapo.
SCG. We got a 5. What we got?
Why you standing there like a damn Russian?
What you listen?
SCG.
What you finna drop next week? You dropping what this week?
Oh, I'm dropping Millennial Him, man.
Yeah.
Millennium Him, go get that.
Y'all rappers want to do
Shout
an EP.
Michael, man.
Buy the whole tape.
September, SCG, The Journey of a South Carolina Guy.
Yes.
It's probably going to come September. I'm sorry it's going to be so long, but
It's worth the wait.
Make 'em wait.
It's worth the fucking wait.
Hey, Goodfellas dropping July 14th.
Yes.
Go get that, man.
Because I am a good fella. What is wrong with that?
And also, anyone watching this interview, like, it ain't just HDI Records page. All these guys got artist pages, and they all posting daily content.
That's why
Unique content to what they're doing today.
Watch
You want to know what these guys doing day to day? Follow their pages.
Watch the day-to-days too. Sci-Fi's coming out the 25th. You said.
Links will be in the description.
I got a clothing line finna drop the 25th. Soon on tour. I'm at shirts on tour. So if you guys on the tour and you coming out to the Kickoff show, my merchandise will be in the. Buy, you know,
Pick you up a shirt.
with the music.
Oh, my nigga got one of 3X for your boy.
I got you, know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, them boys behind y'all got mixtapes dropping too, now. Don't sleep on
Travel.
them.
Oh, yeah, let me say this shit.
Travel, hey, I'll let them travel.
I got an album coming. There's no date yet. It's called Under the Influence of Substance.
Go get
Substance meaning content. So all my shit's about real shit. About my life, about what I go through, about past events, anything. But it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Follow me on Instagram, and you'll find out where Twitter's Sandy Travels. That's it. Sandy Travels.
boy, hot
S-A-N-Y.
Hey, I'm telling
Hot
You
now.
might have some distribution by then, so it'll be easy.
That's
that
boy
right there.
Hey, we trying to reel him on in now. He hot now.
I'm not a part of HDI. I'm an affiliate right now.
Hey, you better wait for your blood oath ceremony, bro.
Fucking here.
Hey, what you want to say? Show me about my contract.
Okay, so one last time, tell them about the Kickoff show, the location, dates, times, all that.
906 Anderson Ridge Lane.
Private ass fucking land for cops out there.
So you can't
don't
come
fucking
shut
pull
shit
up.
down.
Pull up. I'm not showing you ID,
Nothing, because it's private
It's
land.
nothing.
Now
Hey,
get on the land with
you
that
will see both of them guys behind you performing.
Yeah.
They're gonna be there
They gonna
performing.
be there.
Yeah,
to
but
shut it
906
down.
Anderson Ridge Road.
Freedom K Radio, Anderson Ridge Road.
Yeah, it's hosted by Freedom K Radio.
Sandy running that Freedom K shit right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
my man got the
And we
number one.
got some help from Situational Entertainment, which is also it's entertainment
Oh yeah,
group
forgot
here in
about that.
Greenville.
Y'all, shooting the whole concert getting shot.
Shout
Dropping
out
on
to Lewis.
Netflix. It's dropping on Netflix and Hulu.
Some of your Netflix and chill.
The entire concert.
Yeah, he's filming like Woodstock event. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Don't chill too early. Watch a little bit of it.
Yeah, we're having someone basically film this like in the same way if you were to go buy the DVD for Woodstock. Like they film a lot of the performances. They got a lot of like the what it took them to actually make the event happen.
I didn't tell you about that.
Focus on the artist, man. Focus on the artist.
So you know what I mean?
It's about the music, and that's what that night's gonna be about. Ain't gonna be no bullshit, ain't no drama. This is about 30 artists coming out.
It's gonna be a real concert.
Something big in South Carolina, other than race and this bullshit we got going on.
It's not just hip hop. We got bands coming out this shit. We got Babylon's been here for 20 some
Tell them
years.
the time. What's the time of the show? We rocking from 5 to 5, right?
Yeah, it's going to 5
and I really think I'm gonna find me some chicken. Y'all want good Southern nigga chicken? Come get it. Come get it. You know what I said? White people like that shit too. They like nigga chicken. And I'm gonna fry some. I mean, with the Save-A-Lot bag with the flowers. I'm gonna be out there before my set.
No, you gotta.
And when I perform, I'm gonna have cake. You know, dum-dums. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Alexi for the dum-dums. I'm giving out snacks and knowledge.
And biscuits.
She always has dum-dums.
You gotta make biscuits too.
I might have to make biscuits, you know what I'm saying? But biscuits for me.
Hey, we got funnel cake and a peanut, bowl peanut vendor out there.
Get your funnel cake, get your fried bread.
Get you a bowl of peanut.
Get like
Yeah. Bring lawn chairs.
BYOB. And the most beautiful part is BYOB.
Ain't that a bitch?
BYOB. Remember that. BYOB.
We ain't serving liquor.
Guess what, Greenville? I ain't sell it to him.
So, hey, we'll don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Come out, get some good food. Some good music, great music, man.
Great music.
It's gonna be a big movement for South Carolina, man. Like for real, like
they're gonna put us in a mental hospital after this interview.
Y'all don't understand what he's just saying. This shit is going on Netflix.
Watch a little bit before you Netflix and chill, man.
Yeah,
at least.
definitely. No, watch the whole thing. You can still get out everything you need to get out while watching this. It's gonna be the best stream thing you ever did. It's gonna be packed full of, and I really want y'all to know it's gonna be detail going into how this is shot.
I love how she's watching
it's going to be the most legit concert that you've seen put on here.
Hey, get Laverne in the shot too.
Done by guys
that
are not rich.
That's a woman kind of dog right
That's the most important part.
Done by guys that are not rich. Nigga, we have everyday lives. We struggle every motherfucking day.
Just like you.
We do this shit. That's what's so great about it. We do this shit.
A lot of guys work 40-hour weeks, or they losing jobs because they can't balance. They can't balance because they're trying to do shit.
I got 5, guys.
I got 5 too.
Make sure you cut that out.
Crazy shit on my day out type shit.
Alright, we're gonna sign off. Thank DynastyRFTV for having us on.
Wrapping up, this has been your 3rd episode of DynastyRFTV, HDI Records.
Oh yeah.